NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. The new era in New England is underway with head coach Gerard Mayo and their potential quarterback of the future, Drake May. But when that future begins is still to be determined. The Patriots also signing Jacoby Brissett this offseason, and Mayo says the two quarterbacks will compete for the starting job in training camp, and the best player will start week 1. Meantime, running back Ezekiel Elliott is signed, sealed, and delivered back in Dallas after officially signing his one-year deal Tuesday with the Cowboys and is expected to take part in the team's voluntary workouts this week. Lions offensive tackle Penei Sewell, who recently signed a 4-year, $112 million contract extension, has his sights on the Lombardi Trophy, saying, "I want the big boy, and I want it now." Detroit made it to the NFC Championship game last season after winning the division for the first time in 30 years. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Free. Who doesn't love free? With Milo's Rewards, you get the member-only treatment that's actually worth it. Enjoy free member gifts you'll love. And once you reach Silver Key status, you can get free standard shipping. Because Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Learn more about our new loyalty program at Lowe's.com/MyLowe's Rewards today. Program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Member gifts may be subject to additional terms and restrictions. See Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details. Subject to change.
Former CI officer Jason Hansen here, inviting you to a special financial briefing this Thursday. As a former CI officer, I protected my country and family from threats for decades. Now I recommend that all Americans guard their financial security from threats to the U.S. dollar. During this exclusive summit, you'll get top strategies for safeguarding your wealth and creating a bulletproof financial plan. Call my friends at Advantage Gold today at 800-741-GOLD to register for free. Again, 800-741-GOLD right now.
Paid for by Advantage Gold. Performance may vary. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Always consult your financial and tax professional.
We are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. It's a Wednesday, May 1st, 2024, May Day. Yeah, and in the newsroom, dancing around the maypole, it's Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
It's payday.
Mayday.
Mayday.
Yep. Yes.
Mayday?
Oh, Mayday, payday.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
My wife, Pam, says she remembers as a child growing up in Cozad, Nebraska, that on May Day they would dance around the maypole.
Huh.
So
interesting.
And you know, deliver baskets of flowers because, you know, April showers brought the May flowers, right?
Oh, yes. Where's our maypole around here? Do we just dance around that little ball down on Main Street? You know,
I don't know. I think in the Imperial Valley, there's no maypole. There is probably a May piñata.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
There's candy.
Yeah, well, sure. Okay.
All right.
Anyway, well, we've got some birthdays to celebrate coming up. And news out of Disneyland. Did you know there are nearly 100 feral cats living at Disneyland? They're there to help keep the mice population under control because, yeah, as you know, they don't want any mice around Disneyland, right?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, Disneyland is run by a mouse.
Well, that's the rumor. Yeah. Okay. Miguel Raton, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Why not? Let's see. A report is out that says the average prison meal has more nutrition than the average school lunch. That's kind of interesting.
It's a lot of nutrition for a bag of, what is that, noodles and
ramen?
Hot Cheetos mixed together.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the school lunch, if the kids had their way, it would be Flaming Hot Cheetos and Dr. Pepper, right?
Yeah. Pizza every day. That's what I wanted. Oh, yeah.
Okay, how about some birthdays today?
Zoo birthdays.
Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, singer Judy Collins is 85 today. Actor Stephen Mott is 82. Rita Coolidge, 79. Nick Fortuna of the Buckinghams, 78. Actor Dan Florek, 73. Singer-songwriter Ray Ghostbuster Parker Jr. is 70. Actor Byron Stewart, 68. Actor Maya Morgenstern is 62. Actor Scott Coffey, 60. Actor Charlie Schlatter, 58. Actor Julie Benz, 52. Actor Darius McCrary, 48. Actor Jamie Dornan is 42. Actor Carrie Bish is 40. Actor Lizzie Green is 20. Local birthdays coming up.
Throughout the year, we have contests on KXO AM 1230. This allows you the opportunity to have some great fun and a chance to win some nice prizes. In order to allow as many people as possible a chance to win, we've established a few ground rules for on-air contests. Number 1, you must be 18 years of age or older to win. Number 2, only one winner per family per contest in any 4-week period. And number 3, copies of any of the rules and conditions for specific contests will be available at the KXO studios. It's just that simple. So good luck, have fun, and keep listening to KXO AM 1230.
We have happy birthday wishes today for Dylan Paradise, Denise Ryan, Anna Keating, Art Garcia, Rosemary Cornejo, Gary Wong, Cheryl Bynum, Sofia Nunez Alvarez, Christopher Nero, Presley DePauli, Mark Weil, Alfonso Moreno Sr., Ali Pachter, Andrea Leonard, Angie Rojas, Mira Pearson, Laura Fankhauser, Haley Townsend, Anthony Zamora, Anna King, Angie Williman, and Fidel Alvarez. Happy birthday from KXO. Okie dokie, we are into May, and coming up Sunday, that uniquely American holiday, Cinco de Mayo, right?
Woo, it's my favorite.
Yeah, well.
Party.
Yeah, party. And the party starts tomorrow night, I think, with the margarita tasting challenge.
Oh, yes. People love that margarita challenge.
I'll pass.
See if you can make it home.
Yeah, and then Friday night, it is the Taco Festival.
Ooh, all right.
That I could handle.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay. And instead of the margarita, I think I'll go with a Negro Modelo. Okay?
Okay. Those are good.
Yeah, that'll help get it down. Of course, I don't know if you saw Gabe Lemus yesterday. Gabe's already practicing for the Taco Festival.
Oh,
yeah.
He practices all year round.
Yes, I know. He walked in yesterday with a 6-pack of tacos under his arm, and, they were gone in less than 30 minutes.
Yeah, he's a Joey Chestnut.
I suppose. Okay, Jose Chestnut. Yes. Okay. Did you get any of the tomatoes, by the way?
I got a couple, yes. I just picked a few out just to eat by hand right there. They're delicious, though. You guys grow the best tomatoes out there. We are harvesting tomatoes at the Buckley Ranch, and there's a plethora of tomatoes. And last night, what I brought in were the little grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes, and we have some heirloom tomatoes, and Pam made a delicious caprese salad. All right. With the heirloom tomatoes. They taste like tomatoes. And they're sweet. They're just right. I like them. Yeah. Y'all need to make your own pasta sauce, though. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to hide anything. Just enjoy the flavor. Yeah. Okay. We're going to enjoy the news if you're ready. Yes, sir. News time. It's a look at World and California news headlines brought to you by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991.
CBS News Brief. Police moved in on college campuses on both coasts early this morning, breaking up fistfights, shoving, kicking, and beatings with sticks at UCLA. In New York, officers in riot gear broke up an occupation at a college building. Mayor Eric Adams.
Approximately 300 people were arrested at Columbia and City College. We are processing the arrests to distinguish between who were actual students and who were not supposed to be on the ground.
Georgia Republican Marjorie Taylor Greene says she'll call for a vote next week to remove Mike Johnson as House Speaker for joining Democrats in support of new funding for Ukraine.
They have endorsed him. They are ready to support him as Speaker. They want to keep it going, keep the band together. Why? Because Mike Johnson is giving them everything they want.
Big changes on the way in the Methodist Church. Delegates have just repealed a long-standing ban on LGBTQ clergy. CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
My name is Sarah Griffin, and I'm the Executive Director of the Imperial Valley Food Bank. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially for those struggling to find their next meal. As a monthly donor, you can help the Imperial Valley Food Bank purchase food in bulk to meet the growing needs of the more than 25,000 people we serve each month at over 30 locations. Even small monthly gifts can go a long way in helping fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley. Please consider giving monthly by donating online at www.ivfoodbank.org.
California headline news: protesters and counter-protesters clashing overnight on the campus of UCLA.
That outside group is maybe trying to penetrate. Really vicious shots being taken now by people on both sides of this.
The university declaring the pro-Palestinian encampment unlawful, setting off the clash between dozens of protesters and counter-protesters. One person reportedly injured. LA police moving in wearing tactical gear. No word of any arrests. 2 people seriously hurt, dozens others with minor injuries after a metro train with more than 150 passengers on board collided with a USC bus in LA's Exposition Park area. 16 getting medical attention on scene.
This is what we call walking wounded. They were able to walk off the train. We set up triage areas where our paramedics and our EMTs were able to evaluate them.
LA Fire Captain Adam Van Gerpen, the USC shuttle apparently crossing into the path of the Metro E-Line train. Only 2 people on the bus, both seriously injured. Gas prices $5.38 a gallon, down 3 cents from last week. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines presented by the Imperial Valley Food Bank, fighting hunger in Imperial County since 1991. Become a hunger warrior. Contact the Imperial Valley Food Bank.
Is your child prepared to take the next step? Help your child get a step closer to their UC and CSU dreams by ensuring they have fulfilled the A through G requirements. The Central Union High School District wants to work alongside you and your child to make sure they are college ready and meet requirements for UC and CSU schools. For more information, go to cuhsd2university.com. Lead your child to their future success.
Page 1 of the local news is a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations to serve you. At El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center, Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall.
Major injury accident. Here's George Gale with that.
The incident was reported at 1:30 p.m. on northbound Highway 86 at Keystone Road. A woman reported that her vehicle was struck from behind while at the traffic light at the intersection. One lane of the highway was blocked because of the incident. One individual was flown to an out-of-county hospital for treatment of major injuries. The incident remains under investigation. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Law Day is this Thursday. That'll be tomorrow at the Imperial Superior Courthouse in El Centro on Main Street. It'll be from 4:30 to 8 p.m. Local event will be open to the public. There will be food vendors, local craft vendors, free giveaway items, safety vehicle showcase, courthouse tours, dress up as judges, and that's in quotes, that's going to be for kids' photos. So dress your kids up as a judge. Yeah, fun. And much more. Bring your friends and family to join this awesome event and join our local community. KXO News Time, 7:41.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
And applications to nominate someone to the Imperial County Local Health Authority Commission. Here's more on that.
The applications are to nominate someone for the Imperial County Local Health Authority Commission. Applications must be submitted by 4 p.m. May 30th. Application process is to nominate one member for the Imperial County Local Health Authority for the position of commissioner. It'll be the Imperial County Public Health Department Director's nomination. The appointment, however, will be made by the County Board of Supervisors. The Local Health Authority was formed in June of 2014 to advise and ensure the qualified residents of Imperial County are provided health care services. Commission is made up of 13 voting members. The applications can be mailed to the Public Health Department or hand-delivered to the Public Health Department. Information of a commissioner's specific responsibilities can be found at the Health Department's website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And the Board of Supervisors set a public hearing. The County Board of Supervisors host a public hearing. It'll be held Tuesday, May 7th, during the regular Board of Supervisors meeting. The hearing will be to discuss the amendment of the county's existing CDBG standard agreement. The goal is to address an unexpected cost increase in the Nyland Sanitary District Facility project. The county has been awarded a CDBG grant of $3 million. The project cost is $4.5 million. That's it for page 1. Page 2 and weather is up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Hey there, you in aisle 2. I see you by the fiber and laxatives. You still using those to manage your constipation with belly pain? If your symptoms keep coming back, you may have irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. So you may need more than over-the-counter treatments to manage it. Ask your doctor about how Linzess can help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
And it's page 2 of the local news with a side of weather. Brought to you by Burgers and Beer. You know, they serve the best burgers in the valley, and they have daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. Of course, happy hour every day, 3 till 6 p.m.
El Centro detective honored. Here's George Gale.
El Centro Police Detective Alfredo Hernandez was honored at a recent luncheon. Victim Witness Assistance Program out of the DA's office hosted the luncheon to observe a National Crime Victims' Rights Week. Hernandez was honored for his valuable support of crime victims. At the luncheon, program director Melissa Moore underscored the transformative impact of Detective Hernandez's referrals, which have been instrumental in helping victims transition from the aftermath of victimization to the resilience of crime survivor. El Centro Police Chief Robert Sawyer said they were proud of the work Detective Hernandez does for the department and the community. Sawyer said his observation and attention to detail make him a great detective, but more importantly, his work helps victims start the healing process. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And the second annual Imperial County Arts Festival. Let's celebrate student creativity. The Imperial County Office of Education will host their second annual Imperial County Arts Festival. It's this Thursday. The event will showcase the artistic talents of 64 students in grades 6 through 12, representing 8 schools across Imperial County. The Arts Festival will culminate in an award ceremony for students and their families at 6 p.m. An exhibition of student submissions will open to the public the following day, Friday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. and from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. That'll be on Friday. To access the exhibit, visit the Imperial County Office of Education Administrative Conference Center on Suburban Road in El Centro. The ICOE will host the annual math competition on May 8th. And Law Day is coming. Where will you be? Here's George Gale.
The day will be celebrated in El Centro. Celebration will be at the Superior Courthouse on Main Street in El Centro. It will run from 4:30 to 8 p.m. and is open to the public. There will be food vendors, local craft vendors, free giveaways, a safety vehicle showcase, courthouse tours, dress up as judges, kids' photos, and much more. Everyone is welcome to what promises to be an awesome event for the local community. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And graduation season rapidly approaches. Graduation ceremonies are coming up. Most graduations will be held in June. There are a few, however, in May. San Diego State University Imperial Valley campus will hold their graduation at 7 p.m. May 9th. At the Rolly Carrero Quad. The ICOE Special Education High School students will graduate at 9 a.m. on May 23rd at IVCEC, and Vincent Memorial Catholic High School graduation ceremonies will be held at 10:30 a.m. May 24th at Our Lady of Guadalupe Church in Calexico. All other graduation ceremonies will be in June. KXO News Time, 7:49.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. May specials include sangria, birria melt, and $5 bottles of Corona. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, above normal temperatures are anticipated through the remainder of this week, highs reaching the low to mid-90s across the Imperial and Yuma valleys. An upper-level trough will swing through the desert southwest late this weekend, resulting in breezy to locally windy conditions and slightly cooler temperatures. Otherwise, dry weather will prevail across the forecast area through early next week. 93 the high yesterday, 61 our overnight low. Sunny today with a high near 93. Southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northwest. Clear tonight with a low around 63. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 95. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. We have 68 degrees downtown El Centro, 49% relative humidity, wind out of the south-southeast at 325 miles an hour. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
When you walk down the aisles at Grocery Outlet, you'll see those, might as well get a few of those kind of deals all the time. Like Premium Health Naturally vitamins and supplements, all 20% off. And definitely Ore-Ida Crispy Waffle Fries. 22-ounce bags are buy one, get one free. Just 99 cents each when you buy 2. That's a savings of up to 87% versus traditional grocery stores. That is serious haul. Grocery Outlet. Offers good through May 7th.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. And NBA action continues without the Lakers. How'd that happen? 76ers top the Knicks 112-106. Cavaliers slipped by the Magic 104-103. And it was the Bucks beating the Pacers 115-92. And in other news in the world of sports, the Denver Broncos have been busy since they acquired quarterback Zach Wilson in a trade last week. They've got more quarterbacks than they have offensive linemen. We'll be back with some small ball
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
In baseball, the Cardinals nipped the Tigers 2-1. It was the Orioles over the Yankees 4-2. Marlins edged the Rockies 7-6 in 10. Tigers trounced the Cardinals 11-6 in Game 2 of their doubleheader. It was the Royals over the Blue Jays 4-1. Mets over the Cubs 4-2. Red Sox blanked the Giants 4-0. Twins tweaked the White Sox 6-5. Brewers beat the Rays 8-2. Rangers, they ripped the Nationals 7-1. Astros edged the Guardians 10-9 in 10 innings. Phillies over the Angels 7-5. Mariners nipped the Braves 3-2. It was the Diamondbacks. Yeah, after a 2-hour bee delay, the Diamondbacks nipped the Dodgers 4-3. Yeah, a swarm of bees on the field in Phoenix. Athletics over the Pirates 5-2, and the Padres held on, and they beat the Reds 6-4. Meanwhile, Mike Trout has gone down again. Trout suffered a torn meniscus in his left knee. That will require surgery. And, no timetable on when he will be back, but it took me about 4 months to come back from that. He's in better shape than me. And in other news, the Tampa Bay Rays and Milwaukee Brewers game ended up, well, it didn't end with a brawl, but a brawl broke out in the 8th inning. Yeah, the tempers got a little bit heated. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Thank you for choosing Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. In today's highly competitive business climate, your company's image is important. The printed materials your company uses conveys a major part of that image. Our graphic designers have the talent and expertise to create a lasting impression for your business. Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers virtually any type of business solution to meet your needs, from business cards and stationery to computer forms, full-color brochures, and posters. Let our excellent service and attention to detail provide the best impression for you. Locally owned and operated, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley. And it's a look at financial news with a brief edition of weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, your business 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. David Zaslav famously said in 2022 that Warner Brothers Discovery doesn't have to have the NBA. I guess Wall Street disagrees. WBD's already rock bottom stock price plummeted nearly 10% yesterday after a report in the Wall Street Journal implied that Warner Brothers Discovery may lose its NBA broadcast rights. Industry insiders have repeatedly underscored how important it is for the network and WBD to retain the NBA broadcast rights. It's a must-have, immediate executive stress to CNN Tuesday. The network had an exclusive negotiating window with the NBA, but it expired earlier this month, allowing other companies to make bids. Well, Domino's is tapping into tipping culture frustration to add sales and compete for delivery drivers. That's the word. Well, you know how it is. You pay for a meal and here, tip. Everybody wants a tip, right? Well, Domino aims to tap into that exasperation, not by eliminating tips, however. Instead, Domino's is encouraging tipping even more. Domino's launched a promotion that rewards customers with $3 off a future online delivery order. For every $3 or more they tip a Domino's delivery driver. Domino's You Tip, We Tip deal runs through mid-September. And Starbucks is brewing a turnaround plan that involves speedier service and expanding the number of promotions after its most recent quarter was disappointing, in the words of its own chief executive. Taking a look at the big board, mixed right now, the Dow is up 110 points at 37,925. The S&P 500 off 6 at 5,030. The NASDAQ is even at 15,658. Meanwhile, gold up $6.60 an ounce. Oil down $1.65 a gallon.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here at Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
We will have sunny skies today with a high near 93. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming northwest. Clear tonight with a low around 63. West wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming southeast after midnight. Thursday will be sunny with a high near 95. Southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the afternoon. And we've jumped to 70 degrees, 47% our relative humidity. Wind out of the south-southeast, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. It's Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro. Coming up, CBS News on the Hour will let you know what's happening around the world.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
On the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. They're sorting it out in New York City after police stormed a campus building that had been occupied by protesters at Columbia University and made arrests at City College of New York. Mayor Eric Adams.
Outside agitators were on their grounds training and really co-opting this movement.
In California, opponents clashed with pro-Palestinian protesters at UCLA. KNX Radio's John Baird.
It looks like the pro-Palestinian demonstrators are still in there, and things have calmed down for the moment. But again, it was very violent, a lot of clashes, bear spray, people getting into, punching each other. And then police arrived here on the campus and I think have just been trying to hold the line.
Protest encampments were cleared this morning at Tulane University and the University of Wisconsin. Now to Florida, where a new abortion law is on the books, banning most procedures after 6 weeks of pregnancy. CBS's Caitlin Huey-Burns.
Florida had seen an influx of patients from out of state as it was one of the last remaining places in this region with fewer restrictions. Florida voters will have a chance to weigh in this fall with a ballot measure that would enshrine abortion rights into the state's constitution. Vice President Kamala Harris will be here in Jacksonville later today as part of her nationwide reproductive freedom tour.
New information's emerging about the breach that hit United Health's technology unit. It affected about half the medical billing in this country. CBS's Nicole Skanga says the CEO confirms to Congress that a $22 million ransom was paid to hackers.
What we learned is that the breach first occurred on February 12th, 2 weeks before United became aware of the incident and reported it. And they got through due to stolen credentials. They were able to remotely access the network. And there was no extra layer of security, no multi-factor authentication.
Georgia Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene's push to oust Speaker Mike Mike Johnson stands to be blocked by Democrats and appears to be losing GOP supports, but she plans to move ahead.
I think every member of Congress needs to take that vote and let the chips fall where they may. And so next week, I am going to be calling this motion to vacate.
Delegates to the United Methodist Conference have voted to reverse a series of anti-LGBTQ policies. Ford's recalling nearly 243,000 Maverick small pickups because the taillights may not light up properly. Checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 110 points. The S&P is down 7. The NASDAQ is lower. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
$5 won't get you much food these days, even on a value menu, unless you're at KFC. With the new taste of KFC deals, you can get a hot, juicy drum and thigh, creamy mashed potatoes and gravy, and a flaky, buttery biscuit starting at just $4.99. Son of a bucket, that's a good deal. The new taste of KFC deals starting at just $4.99. Ain't good looking good. Prices, participation, and product offering may vary. Tax, ticket, fees, extra.
Free! Who doesn't love free? With Milo's Rewards, you get the member-only treatment that's actually worth it. Enjoy free member gifts you'll love. And once you reach Silver Key status, you can get free standard shipping. Because Lowe's knows nothing feels better than free. Learn more about our new loyalty program at Lowe's.com/MyLowe's Rewards today. Program subject to terms and conditions. See Lowe's.com/terms for details. Member gifts may be subject to additional terms and restrictions. See Lowe's.com/shipping terms for details. Subject to change.
A New York City spot with quite a past is getting renewed interest now.
A hotel bar in Manhattan is dealing with a rush of Swifties after the singer called out the location in the title track of her new album, The Tortured Poets Department.
You're not Dylan Thomas, I'm not Patti Smith, this ain't the Chelsea Hotel.
The hotel itself dates back to the late 1800s and boasts a colorful past. It's where Bob Dylan wrote his song Sarah. It's also where Sid Vicious stabbed Nancy Spungen, where Arthur Miller recovered from his divorce from Marilyn Monroe, and it's said to be the place Janis Joplin cozied up to Leonard Cohen. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News, New York.
8 newspapers are suing ChatGPT maker OpenAI and Microsoft, alleging that they've been, quote, purloining millions of copyrighted news articles to train their chatbots. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Danger, excitement, mustaches. It's time for another episode
with Carroll Buckley, AM 1230 KXO.